Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number one. Yes, day number one, week 17, spring 2024 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this afternoon's class. Again, day number one, week 17, spring 2024 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Let's begin by heading up. Today is Monday the 6th of May 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is we're going to be continuing with our work on fractions. So that's what we're going to be doing. Or no, we have to do not fractions, we have to do mensuration. That's what we have to do. Where is what's her name? Azaria. Azaria, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Did you what was the last thing I sent you for the BGCSE paper?
Oh, the paper?
But yeah.
I believe it's
Did you wait? Did you finish it? Let me know if you finish it because I have more to send you.
almost.
Almost?
Yes, sir.
What year was that? How was you what you was working on?
Yeah, 2019.
Paper two, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, quickly finish that so I could send you it. I mean, so you could send me the work and then we can move on from there. All right?
Miss, could you send it? Could you send it again, please? Because it's not under my save.
No, it's on your phone. I sent it to your phone, the updated one. You still need me to send it again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I sent it.
I've been doing this last time.
I sent it to you. Sorry, I sent it to you. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, I resent it. That's the word. All right. Who else we missing? Kingston. Where's Kingston? Kingston and Evanice. Where are you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Kingston, I'm gonna post inside the chat the next paper that I need you to do. So you can work on that, okay? Where's Evanice? Evanice, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna post inside the chat the year that I need you to focus on. This is a 2017 paper 2. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and answer these questions. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so what we're going to be looking at today is I want us to start off with this question. So the question starts off with Mr. Jones. I know it's in number 19, but this is our first question. So let me move this on the side. So it says, Mr. Jones wants to carpet the floor of his room. It says that the floor plan is drawn below. And what they want us to find is they want us to calculate the value of X. Okay, so like what X is. Again, Mr. Jones wants to carpet the floor of his room. The floor plan is drawn below. What is the length? What is the value of length X? So that's what we have to figure out, okay? So you have to figure out what is the value of length X. I need everyone to draw this particular diagram. You need to draw it. So that means that you need a ruler and a pencil to be able to draw it. Mr. Jones wants to carpet his floor. We have his floor plan, and we need to figure out what is going to be the length of X. All right. So let's go over this and consider it so that we could be able to answer it. We have here 4 meters. So here is 4 meters. On this side is 3.8 meters, right? Right here is 1.2. On the side here is 3 meters. Here is X. And we have this long part here, all right? So the idea is to figure out like what is the value of X. We see that its floor room plan is divided into 2 sections, A and B. We're still trying to figure out like what is going to be the length X, like what's going to be that value. And yeah, does anyone have any idea of how we're going to get length X? Maybe I could ask the person if you all don't know. How are we going to get length X? By the way, where's Summer?
Yes, sir.
If you look inside the chat, you're gonna see the BGCS, the past paper I sent. Now, if you haven't, did you finish the last one I sent you?
No, sir. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, that's the 2018 one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, once you finish that one, then send that to me. What number are you on anyway? Because I gave that to you from last week.
I was sick last week, so I didn't really get far, but I'm on number 7.
Number 7. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have a lot more to go.
Yes, sir.
All right. Where's Taya? Taya, are you here? Taya Menace.
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you back.
Yes, sir.
You want to help us with this question? How are we going to get X?
You would get X by subtracting 1.2 meters from the 4 meters.
Why do you say that?
Because 1.2 meters is the half for it. So you would subtract that half from the 4 meters to get X, because X is the remaining half.
Very good. Very good explanation. So what she's saying, Reagan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What she's saying is that in order for us to get the value of X, in order for us to get this side, right? We have to take this length, right? The 4, the length of that entire thing, and minus it with this length. And the remainder would be X. You see that, Reagan?
Yes, sir.
And it makes sense because if we were to draw this, right? We would see that this entire thing, right? On the side is the same length, 4 meters, right? The whole thing is the same length, 4 meters. So the whole thing is 4 meters. This whole thing is 4 meters, but we don't want this measurement. We just want the rest. So we're gonna eliminate or subtract that measurement, which is 1.2, from 4, and that's how we're going to get our x. And so that means that x, right, the value of x is going to be equal to, let me write that down. Let's erase all this. Erase all this. So that means if we want the value of x, what we need to do is we need to state that x, by the way, let me erase everything so we can start on the fresh, clear all drawings. So we need to say that x, we're just gonna subtract. So x is gonna be equal to, ooh, so x is gonna be equal to 4 meters minus 1.2 meters. So x is gonna be equal to 4 meters minus 1.2 meters. And what is 4 meters minus 1.2? That's gonna be what? 4 meters minus 1.2. So that's gonna be, if we do it out, it's gonna be 4.0 minus 1.2. And that's gonna be what? We are going to
2.8.
borrow that. That's gonna be, we're gonna borrow from the 4, which become what, 3, right? And so that's gonna be 10 minus 2, which is gonna be what? 8. And 3 minus 1 is what?
2. So the answer is 2.8 meters.
2.8, very good. 2.8. So 2.8 is correct. 2.8 is the correct answer. All right, question. Do you all understand how I got 2.8? Let me know, please, if you understand how I got 2.8.
Yes, sir.
I understand.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's only like 3 persons. I want the rest of you to answer. Do you understand how I got 2.8?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, Angel said yes. Again, let me try one more
Yes, sir.
time. The rest of you, do you understand how we got 2.8?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ramon. So the way how we got that is we just subtracted. We took 4 meters and we subtracted it with 1.2 to get 2.8. That's how we get the length of x. Okay. Where is Randisha? Is Randisha here? Randisha. Randisha, let me know if you're here, please. Okay. All right, Randisha, I'm gonna message you inside the chat. Please look at the message. Okay, so since we understand Nivea, explain how we got 2.8.
Yes, sir. We got 2.8 by subtracting the 4 meters and 1.2 meters. So how we get those two numbers was we subtracted the whole other side of the x, because when you finish draw the line for x, it would equal the same length as the 4 meters.
Mhm.
And we subtracted that by 1.2, which gave us 2.8 meters.
Good. So all we gotta do is subtract in order to get 2.8. All right, that's pretty simple. Next question. So we already know the length of x, which is 2.8. By the way, did y'all actually draw the diagram? Because you have to draw the diagram.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay,
Yes, sir.
good. The next thing that we want to do is we want to Seeing that we already have the the length of x, right? You already know what x is. Let me let it in. What we want to do now is I want us to find the area. So here's your side show. So let's do that. Let's calculate the area of, let's start off with the area of A, right? So let's figure out the area of A. It's going to be the next question. So the next question is going to be part B. And the next question says, part B, we want to calculate the area of A, right? Calculate the area of A. Now, when we look at A, and let me just put the answer. Well, no, we're gonna work that out. So let me look at A, right? When we look at A, we see that we have what sort of shape is A? What sort of shape is that? A.
Cube.
Rectangle.
Rectangle, very good. So if we want to figure out the area of A, what would that be? What would the area of A be? The area of our
Would you
rectangle.
multiply the 4 by 8?
What's the formula for area of a rectangle? What's the formula?
Length times
Length times what?
The width.
Length times width, very good. So we say that the area, right? The area of rectangle A is going to be equal to what? The length of that shape multiplied by the width of the shape. So, Ajani, what's the formula for a rectangle, area of a rectangle? What's the formula?
Length times width.
Length times width, very good. And Angel, what's the formula for the area of a rectangle? Angel, what's the formula for area of a rectangle? Brianna from Angel. How about you, Brianna Roll? What's the formula for the area of a rectangle?
Length times width.
Length times width, very good. So the length of this thing is going to be what? What's the length?
4 meters.
4 meters, very good. The length is 4 meters. And what is the width?
3.8.
3.8. Thank you, Ramon. 3.8 meters. Now, the length is always the longest side. That's how you know. So the length is always the longest side. So we have 4 meters multiplied by 3.8. And that's what we have to do. We have to find 4 meters multiplied by 4 meters multiplied by 3.8, and that's going to give us our answer. All right. That's the area of A. So let's multiply 3.8 by 4. So 3.8 multiplied by 4. All right, 4 times 8 is what? What's 4 times 8?
32.
32. So we put the 2 down and the 3 above. 4 times 3 is what?
12.
12 plus 3?
15.
15. And so our answer is 152, right? That's our answer.
No, sir.
What's our answer?
You have to put the decimal down. It's 15.2.
Very good. You have to put the decimal down. It's only one number behind the decimal point, so it's only gonna be so that means that we're only gonna move once. And so that means that the area of A, right? The area of A. The area of A is gonna be equal to what? 15 point what? 15.2 meters what?
Squares.
Meters squared, meters squared. So the area of this rectangle is going to be 15.2 meters squared. Gilbriana, do you understand this?
Not that much.
Not that much? Okay,
Yes, sir.
what part don't you understand?
I don't understand like how we got the answer to A like that.
A or B?
A.
Okay, so with A, notice that A is, okay, so if you look at this side, right? That's 4 meters, right?
Yes, sir.
This side and this side. Do you think that they measure the same thing? This side and
No,
this
sir.
side? No? Like if we were to form this into a box, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Do you think that they measure? So all means all of this is what? 4
4
meters,
meters.
right? Okay, but we only want X. We only want from, you know, this part to this part, right? But we do know that this part is how much based on this?
1.2 meters.
1.2, right? You know that's 1.2. So how are we gonna get X?
Subtract
Yeah, subtract 4 by what?
1.2 meters.
1.2. You understand? And that's gonna give you
2.8.
2.8. Did you get all the notes from last week?
No, sir.
I think you only been in the class once, right?
Yes, sir.
So you need I need this is what I'm gonna send you the notes from. And why do you always leave class early?
Either I have to go somewhere.
No, you can't have to go somewhere because your mommy tell me to help you with closed passage, and we haven't done that yet.
I know.
Yeah, you know, but you're not applying yourself. That's the problem. So the night you after class, we need to go over that.
Yes, sir.
You understand me? And what I'm gonna do, I'm also gonna send you the notes from last week, so that you could be able to copy them down and take advantage of that. You can't just be skipping classes.
Yes, sir.
But you understand how we got X?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now for the area of A, how did we get that, Gilbriana?
Pardon me?
How do we get the area of A?
What we did is we subtract 4 meters by 1.2 meters, which equals 2.8.
Mhm. I mean, the area of A, that's B.
Oh, the area of A,
Mhm.
we multiply length times width, which is 4 times 3.8 meters. And when we multiply that, we got 15.2.
Very good. Very good. All right, does everyone understand how we got the area of A? Let me know, please, if you understand how we got the area of A.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good. So it's just multiplying the length times the width. That's how we get it. Let's do the next question. So it's going to be, this is going to be part C, I think. Yes, part C. That says calculate the area of B. So we already know what the area of A is. Now we need to calculate the area of B. China, how are we gonna do that?
The area of B, first we have to write it, the formula, which is length times width.
Mm-hmm.
The length is 3 meters, 3m.
Mm-hmm.
And the width is 2.8.
So you're telling me that X is equal to what?
2.8.
2.8, and we saw that from question A, right? So that's 2.8 meters. So we are trying to figure out what's gonna be B. Now, what shape is B? What shape is B? I mean, you China. Where's China? Is China here? Oh, I can't hear no more. Jeremiah, are you there? Where's Jeremiah? All right, can you let me know?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So
Okay, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. So I think maybe my internet, but it just cut off. So let me see if it's still recording. Oh, yeah, it's still recording. So it is still recording. Let me see. Well, all right, so where's our link? So we have to start, I have to write it over again because it got deleted. So let's go ahead and figure out the value of x one more time. We said that x is gonna be equal to, what do we have here? We had what? X is 4 meters minus what?
1.2.
1.2 meters.
1.2 meters. And that's gonna be equal to
Equals
what? 2.8 meters.
2.8 meters.
Very good, 2.8 meters. That is the value of x, and then we went on to figure out what to calculate. It's gonna be part B. We said we want to calculate the area of A, and we were able to do that because we saw that the area of A equals to, what's the formula for the rectangle?
length times width.
Length times width, very good. The length of it multiplied by the width. And so we say that the area of A is going to be equal to, what's the length? The length is what? We said the length was 4 meters. We said that the width was 3.8 meters. And then we said that, so that means that we did this one. That was the shape that we did. What was our answer when we multiplied them two together?
15.2.
15.2.
15.2.
m squared.
Very good, 15.2. Very good. So it's going to be area of A is going to be equal to 15.2 meters squared. And now, before we got cut off, he was trying to figure out the area. He was trying to calculate the area of B.
It was question C, Ms. Batiste.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Calculate the area of B. And so the area, oopsies, wrong color. So we was looking at this and we said that X is equal to 2.8. I think China was explaining it, but I didn't, I it was came up one time, I couldn't hear her. So go again, China.
Yeah, so first we have to write the formula length time width, and then the length is 3 meters and the width is 2.8 meters.
Mhm. So we write the area formula. So area, write this down for me, please. Area of, this time we're gonna say area of B, right? Equals to the length multiplied by the width. So the area is going to be length multiplied by width. That's the area of any rectangle. Now the area of B is going to be equal to, what's the length? The length is what? 3 meters.
3.
Yeah. 3 meters. And what's the width? 2.8.
2.8.
2.8. When y'all multiply that, what y'all get?
8.4.
8.
Pardon?
I got 8.4 meters.
8.4. So the area of
I got it too.
B, let me multiply it. We say 3 times 8.4. I mean 3 times 2.8. I got 8.4. 8.4 what?
Meter square.
8.4 m squared.
Meters squared. Very good. Meters squared. All right. Let me know if y'all understand how we got the area of B. Again, let me know if you understand how we got the area of B.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So let's move on to the next question.
I understand.
The next question is, this is part D. We want to calculate or determine. Yeah, let's say calculate. Calculate the total area. Is Naya here? Is Naya here? Naya, are you there? I wonder if she came to class today. No. Okay, so the total area is what? So one of the people who, how do we calculate the total area? The total, Naya asked for the total area. By what?
Adding everything together.
Thank you, Ramon. So the total area is going to be, use this color. So total area, eu gosto de aqui color. Oi. Let's use this. So total area, total the total area of the region is going to be equal to what's it going to be equal to? We have to add what? 15.2 what? Meters what? Squared plus what? Plus 8.4.
8.4 meters squared.
Very good, plus 8.4 meters squared. Now when you add them, what do you get? 15.2 plus 8.4. What do you get when you add them?
23.6 meters square.
Yeah, 23.6. 23.6.
23.6.
Yeah, 23.6 meters squared. And that's our answer for the total area. And how did I get the total area? All I did was I add the area of A, which is 15.2 meters squared, and the area of B, which is 8.4, and that gives me 23.6. So that's how we could find the total area. All right. Do you all understand that? Let me know if you all understand that before we move on to the next question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Let me see. Did I close my window? Can you still see my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Also,
No? Okay. All right, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Before we move on to the next question. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me via WhatsApp so that we can move on to the next question. All right, this was the first one we did. Again, take a picture.
Jason, no switch on this one.
You was not finished?
No, sir.
I don't have the notes anymore. The notes got erased. All right, again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp so that we can move on to the next one. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, Brashawn, you had it. That's nice. So small though. All right, Brashawn took a picture of it and sent it inside the chat. So those persons who need it, you can get it. Where's Brashawn?
Yes, sir.
I need you to work on the past paper I posted inside the chat. That's what I need you working on.
I don't see the fast paper.
You don't see it?
No, sir.
That's interesting. I think it's because you came after I posted. All right. I'm gonna resend it for Sean.
Thank you.
Y'all teacher came back, Rashawn?
No, sir.
All right, so let's move on to the next question. Um, this is example number 2. I need you to draw this figure, by the way. Again, I need you to draw this figure. And the question says, you need to determine how many faces does this cube have, right? That's the question. How many faces does the cube have? That's the first question, actually. All right, so how many faces does the cube have? So, oh, Prashant, let me send you your work. Let me send your work. So I need you to work on that, Prashant. That's the next one. Okay, so by the way, for those persons who do not know how to draw these stuff, let me show you how to draw it. So the way you draw this is you would draw a square, right? Then you would draw another square behind it. And then all you gotta do after that is connect them. So you would just connect them like that. Okay, so we have this square. How many persons already draw their, not square, their cube? Let me know if you draw your cube already. Good.
I drew it.
Ramon. Anyone else already drawn the cube?
I did.
Dion.
I did.
Okay, Angel. Okay, so you have to draw the cube. Good. Now the question is,
And Mr. Petit, can you show me how to draw it again, please?
Show you how to draw it again.
Yes, sir.
So what were you doing when I was drawing it the first time?
I was trying, but anyway, thought I was blank.
So that's because you have all that music in the background. Why do you have all that music in the background? What's that for?
I'm in music, so.
But you need to go in a quiet environment. How in the world you could be doing class with all that gibberish in the back there? All right, so the first thing you have is a square. That's the first thing you draw, right? Then you just draw another square, kind of like on the inside of it. And then you just connect them after that. All right, do you see that? Reagan?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so they said that they want us to figure out how many phases this thing have. So the faces of this cube, right? We know we have what? This is one face. What else we have? We have two face. Then this is three face. And this is four face in the back. So one in the front, right? That's the front, right? Then you have two on the left-hand side, three on the right-hand side. And if you look at the far back, that's going to be four. Are we done? Is it only four spaces? Four faces? Or there's more?
No, sir.
No,
No.
on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, the top will be 5, and the bottom will be 6.
6.
Yeah. So how many faces does this cube have?
6.
6 faces. Very good. The cube has 6 faces. So again, let me just go over that. If you notice carefully, let's go over it. We have, how many faces does the cube have? The cube has the first face, which is the front face, right? Then you have the back one. Well, let's do the left first. That's 2. Then the right, that's 3. Then the one at the back, which is 4. And the one at the top, which is 5. And one at the bottom, which is 6. Okay. So.
Pardon me, Mr. Petit. What's the topic of today's class, sir?
I didn't give it a topic because we just going over questions. All right.
Yes, sir.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 at the front, 2 at the left hand side, 3 at the right hand side, 4 at the back, and 5 at the top, 6 at the bottom. Do you all understand that before I move on to the next one? Do you all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. For the next question, we want to same thing we did the last question. We want to calculate the area. So Resume slide. Okay, so this next question says, Prashant, did you see it? Where's
Yes,
Prashant?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay. So next question says we want to calculate the area of one face of the cube. So we want to calculate the area of one face of the cube, right? That's the question. How are we going to do this? Any ideas on how we're going to do this? We're going to calculate the area of one face of the cube. How are we going to do this? The area of one face. Any ideas? Okay, no problem. Since I was not you, China, not you. Let me ask. Jeremiah, are you there? Where's Jeremiah? I can't hear from Jeremiah. About Casey. Are you there, Casey?
Yes, I'm here.
I want to calculate the area of one face of the cube. How are we going to do that?
First, write down the formula.
So the area of one face of the cube. What's the formula for this? What's the formula for the cube? Casey, what's the formula for the area of a cube? I mean, not area of a cube, area of one face of the cube. Does anyone want to help?
Would it be length times width?
Length times width? Why you say length times width? What is length times width the formula for?
A rectangle.
Rectangle, right? But is a rectangle a square? Because each cube, okay, the cube is made up of what? What shape is the cube made up of? What shape is the cube? Anyone can answer this question. What shape is the cube made up of?
Square.
Squares, right? Question, what is the area of a square? Oh, Akshay. What is the area of a square?
Multiply all the
Length
sides.
times width.
Length times width.
Width.
Yeah, length times width. So the area of a square is length times width, and the area of a rectangle is length times width. So let me try this again. Anyone can answer. The area of a rectangle is?
Length times width.
Length times width.
Length times width. And the area of a square is?
Length times width.
Length times width. I'm only hearing two persons. I need everyone to answer. The area of a square is?
Length times width.
Length times width.
Length times.
Length times width. And the area of a rectangle is?
Length times.
Length times width. So if you want to figure out the area of one length of the thing of the cube, we have to do length times width because it's a square. And one thing with squares, all sides are equal. So, we good. So length times width. Again, remember all sides are equal. So length times width is going to be equal to, what is the length? The length is 8 centimeters. What is the width? Again, they are the same thing because this is 8 centimeters. Yeah. And this is 8 centimeters. So we say 8 centimeters times 8 centimeters, which is going to be equal to what? What is 8 times 8?
64.
Very good, China, 64. And it's going to be 64 centimeters, what? Centimeters squared. Johnny, where's a Johnny?
Yes, sir.
You understand how we got 64 centimeters squared?
Pardon me.
Do you understand how we got 64 centimeters squared?
Yes, sir.
How? What did I do?
You multiply the length by the width, and then that's 8 centimeters multiplied by 8 centimeters, and then you get 64 centimeters to the power of 2.
Very good, 64 centimeters squared. Okay, so that's that. Now, that's how we figure out the area of one face of the cube. All right. Okay, so now what we want to do is, what we need to do is we need to figure out like what is the total surface area. We need to keep this right there. So the next question is we want to figure out like what is the total area of all of the faces. Another way to ask this question is what is the surface area of this cube? Okay. So what is the total area of all of the faces? Or the total area of all of the faces? So let's write that down. So the next question is, this is going to be C. What is the total area of all of the faces? All right, so you want to figure out what is the total area of all of the faces. Gianna, how are we going to get that? You want to figure out what is the total area of all of the faces.
Multiply 8 centimeters times 8 centimeters.
Okay, so we got 8 centimeters times 8 centimeters to get the area of one face. That's one face. We want to figure out the area of all the faces. Okay. So how many faces do we have altogether? For the cube, yeah. How many faces we have?
I don't know.
Gianna? Where's Gianna?
Right there.
You have to look at the diagram. I'm asking you, how many faces do we have for the cube? How many faces?
6.
6, right? If we already know that one face is 64 centimeters squared, how are we gonna figure out the total area of them all? Gianna? You already know that one face is 64 centimeters squared, and all the faces are the same. So what we have to do in order to find the total area of all the faces?
Divided by 8.
No, not divided by 8. Remember, all of them are the same, you know. This is 64, right? That's the area of this face. This next face is 64 centimeters squared. This next face is 64 centimeters squared. All of them are 64 centimeters squared for their area, and it's 6 of them. So what we're gonna do?
64 plus 6.
Not plus 6. You have to add 64 how many times?
6 times.
6
so times.
Yeah, so you do 64 times what?
6.
Yeah, that's how we do it. All right, so we're gonna figure out the total area of all the faces. So it's gonna be 64 centimeters times 6 because there are 6 faces. All right, so let's do that. It's gonna be by the way, do you all understand that? Understand that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So the total area is going to be 64, or 6 rather, multiplied by 64 centimeters squared. Because there are six faces, so we have to multiply 64 by 6. So 64 multiplied by 6.
I got 384 centimeters.
When you multiply them, you got what?
I mean,
284.
centimeters square.
Well, let's check. 6 times 4 is what?
24.
24. So we have to put the 4 at the bottom and the 2 above. So let me erase this. It's 4 at the bottom and the 2 above. Again, 6 times 4 is 24. 4 at the bottom, 2 above. 6 times 6 is what? 36. Plus 2 is going to be what? 300 and what? 84. And so that means that it's going to be equal to 384 what? Centimeters what? Centimeters squared. And the reason why we multiply by 6 is because there are 6 faces on the cube. All right, let me know if y'all understand that before I move on to the next question. Again, let me know if y'all understand that.
Yes,
Yes,
I
sir.
do.
Yes.
Okay, good. Brianna Rule, do you understand how we got 384 centimeters squared?
Yes, sir.
Good. Explain how we got that.
Okay, so we multiplied the 6 faces by the area of one face of the cube, which is 64 centimeters, and we got 384 centimeters square.
Very good. What happened last week? Why didn't you come to class?
I was sick last week.
Oh, you were ill. Okay. How do you feel now?
I feeling better. I just went back to school this week.
Okay, that's good. Okay, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on to the next question. Okay, again, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Michael, do you understand this? Where's Michael?
Yes, sir.
And not Olivia. Tegan, do you understand how we got an answer?
Yes, sir.
Good. I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me, especially Akiro and Kiajane. Where's Kiajane? Where's your work? Kiajane? Where's Kiajane? Kiajane, I need you to send me the work. That's what I need you to do. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Kiajane, I need you to send me the work. Where's Ajani?
Yes.
Where's Ajani? Where's your
Yes.
work?
I send it now.
Okay. Aliana, you have to draw the cube. Where's Aliana? Aliana, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You have to draw the cube. I don't understand why you send me your work with the cube drawing. All right. So that's that. I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to, and I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and put inside the chat for those persons who are still working. Um, um, where's Dante Davel? Dante Davel, are you there? Dante Davel, can you hear me? I can't hear from Dante. All right. And how about Horatio? Where's Horatio? Horatio, are you here? I don't know, this is weird. Oh, it's this thing. Dwayne, where's Dwayne? Dwayne Slew. Dwayne Slew, are you there? Where's Dwayne? Can't hear from him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's your number? Oh, you don't know what yet. Where's Horatio? I mean, not Horatio, where's Dwayne? All right, I don't understand Dwayne. 805, okay, I understand now, never mind. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Move right along. Okay, so we understand this one, right? So let's move on to the next one. Kiajane, I need you to send in your work. Where's the Kiro? Kiro, where's the Kiro?
That's like right now the first notes. I did get a percent sent to you.
I don't know why you're always behind the 8th wall. What's up with you? Why are you always behind?
I
Do you
just
write?
left the class, so
Yeah. So always excuse, always. I don't believe you, you know. At this point, I don't believe you. What I need you to do is I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Do you have any questions on this? Akira, I mean you. Do you have any questions?
no, sir.
Okay. All right, let's move on. All right, for these questions, make sure draw the image. You can't just be doing these questions without drawing the image. Again, make sure with that for this question, you draw the image. Make sure draw the image. All right. All right, so let's do this. This is a very important question. I like this one. Very, very important. They love to bring questions like these, and you have to be ready for them. So let's go ahead and do this one. All right, so before we move on, what is the area of a rectangle? Can someone tell me what's the area of a rectangle before we move on? What's the area?
Length and width.
Length times width. Length times width. Next, can someone tell me what's the area of a square?
Length times width.
Length times width. Good. Now we're gonna move on to this question, and you're gonna need to know what's the area of a circle and stuff. All right, so go ahead. Where's Kmar? Kmar, are you there? Where's Kmar? Again, missing in action. Gilbriana, can you read this question, please?
Yes, sir. A square has six sides
size of 6 centimeters.
Okay, stop right
A
now. What shape we dealing with?
A square.
Square. What do we know about squares?
They have equal sides.
How many equal sides?
4.
Yes, all sides are equal. Continue.
A circle is placed in the square as shown in the diagram above. State the length of the radius of the circle.
Very good. So we need to figure out like what is the length of the radius. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all can remember, but what is the radius of a circle?
A radius is a half a diameter.
Half a diameter or twice the length of diameter?
Half.
Half? Do
Yes,
we
sir.
agree with her? What is the radius of a circle? Anyone else want to try? What's the radius of a circle?
A radius of a circle is half the width of the diameter.
Half the length of the diameter. Very good. So this would be the radius, right? What I just drew in there. The radius is half the length of the diameter, half of it. So we're gonna call this the radius. Now question, if we know that, how are we gonna figure out the radius, right? We know that the diameter is 6, right? From end to end, that's 6 meters, 6 centimeters. How are we gonna figure out the radius of this thing?
6 times 6.
Say it again.
6 times 6.
6 times 6 is 36. That's twice as much. But we say the radius is half of the
We are
diameter.
gonna take half of 6.
You're gonna take half of 6. What does that mean mathematically? What do you
Like,
want to do?
like whatever is half of 6 will be the radius.
How are we gonna get that? You still didn't tell me what operation are you
6
done?
divided by 2.
Divided by 2.
6 divided by 2. Very good. We're gonna do 6 divided by 2. So in order to figure out the radius, right? The radius, right, is going to be equal to 6 centimeters divided by what? Divided by 2, which is gonna be what? What is 6 centimeters divided by 2? It's gonna be what?
3 centimeters.
3 centimeters. So what is the radius in this question? Which is, it's half of the diameter. It's what? What is the radius? 3 centimeters. Very good. Gianna, you understand how we got the radius?
Yes, sir.
Good. Malia, Rule, do you understand how we got the radius?
Yes, sir.
Where's Mark? Mark, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do we get the radius, Mark?
You divided 6 times 2.
We
And you
didn't
get-
we didn't divide 6 times 2. What did we do? Come on, Mark, we don't have all day. What did we do? We divided 6 by what?
By 2.
By 2. Thank you. And what do we get?
3 centimeters.
3 centimeters. Very good. And we say that the radius is half of the diameter. Michael, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
And how about Paul? You understand this? Where's Paul? Paul, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we know that the radius is 3 centimeters. Now the next question says determine the area of the circle. Does anyone remember or know the area of a circle? We know the area of a rectangle, square. What is the area of a circle? Yeah. Gotcha. What's the area of a circle? Michael, you should know this. What's the area of the circle? Pardon?
Yes, sir.
What is the area of a circle?
Um,
Mm-hmm.
you have the times the pi by the radius.
Close. But not, that's not all. Nivea, what's the radius? What's the area of a circle?
Pi times r squared.
You guessing? You telling me? What are we doing?
Pi times r squared.
Pi times r squared. You gonna stick with that?
Yes, sir.
Or is it 2 pi r?
No, sir.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It's pi r squared. Very good, Nivea. So the area of a circle is going to be pi r squared. All right, so let's write that down. So area of a circle. So area. Write this down for me, please, of circle. So area of the circle is going to be equal to what? Pi, right? Pi r squared, right? Pi r squared. Now, question. What is pi? What is pi in this question?
0.14.
Pi is
3.14.
3.14, 3.14. Is pi always 3.14?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, they could give you 22 over 7. They could give you 22 over 7. They could give you 22 over 7. I keep on saying that because I want you to know that it doesn't have to be a decimal. They could give you 22 over 7. They could give you 3. They could give you 3.142. All of those are approximations for pi. Do you all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So we have area of a circle is going to be pi r squared, where pi is 3.14. And the radius is what? The radius is, it's going to be equal to pi. We know pi is what? 3.14. And the radius is what? The radius is 3. So 3 squared. And that's going to be equal to 3.14 multiplied by, what is 3 squared? Do you remember what is 3 squared? 3 squared is what?
3 times 3.
3 times 3, which is what?
9.
9. So 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. And so we have 3.4 times 9, which is going to be equal to what?
28.26
3.14
centimeters square.
28 point what?
Sorry about that. I say 28.26.
Very good, 28.26. Now, just to show you how it's done, we do 3.14. Multiply that by 9. 9 times 4 is what? What is 9 times 4? What is 9 times 4, people?
36.
36. Put the 6 down, put the 3 up. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 3 is what? 12.
12.
Put the 2 down, put the 1 up. 9 times 3 is
27.
27 plus 1, 28.
28.
And so we're going to move the decimal place twice. So it's going to be 28.26. Now it's very important because did they say centimeters or meters? It's gonna be what? Centimeters squared. All right, so that's how we get the area of the circle. So area of a circle is pi r squared. Reagan, can you explain how we got? By the way, Reagan, do you understand it first before I ask you to explain it? Do you understand it? Where's Reagan? Where's, okay, can't have from Reagan. Tegan, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain how we got the area of pi r squared. I mean the area of a circle.
Yes, sir.
But
The question. The formula for the area of the circle is pi r squared. In this question, pi is 3.14 times 3 squared, which is 9. So it becomes 3.14 times 9, which gives us 28.26 centimeters squared.
very good. All right, good. So what we're gonna do is we're going to after already figure out the area of the so we know the area of the circle. Let's figure out the area of I want to figure out the area of the square part. So let's do that. All right, so let's do that. The area of the square part. So one moment.
Excuse me, Mr. Badi.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. All right, I can't hear him, so. Kingston, where's Kingston? Okay, Canada from Kingston. Don't know. I guess he got kicked off. Oh yeah, he got kicked off for real. Okay, so let's look at the area of the shaded region. Let's do that. So area of a shaded region. So the next question is we want to calculate or determine so this is question C.
Excuse me, Mr. Badi. Can you send the 2017? Because I disconnected.
No problem. Determine the area of the shaded region. So you want to figure determine the area of the shaded region. Okay. All right. So how are we going to get the area of the shaded region? Does anyone know? Maybe I could ask. We know what the area of the circle is. The area of a circle, we just calculated that was 28.26. Tegan, do we know how to calculate the area of the shaded region?
No, sir.
No. And Samantha, do you know how to calculate the area of the shaded region?
I guess you have to.
At all sides?
At all the sides? No.
No.
No. No, definitely not. How about you, Paul? Do you know how to figure out the area of a shaded region?
Mr. T?
Mm-hmm. How do you calculate the area of the shaded region?
You multiply by 4.
Multiply by
The length.
multiply by the length? No.
I think
Go ahead, China.
we can find the area for the square first and then subtract it by the circle area.
Say that again. Listen to what she's saying. Listen to what she is saying. Go ahead.
We can find the area of the square, then subtract it by the area of the circle.
Say it one more time for us.
Find the area of the square, then subtract it by the area of the circle.
Very good. So in order to find the area of the shaded region, we have the very good China. So in order to
Excuse me, Mr. D.
oh yeah, I forgot.
Is it ringing the chat?
I forgot. You have to download this, you know. I can't be keep on sending this 1,000 times.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like she said, in order to calculate the area of the shaded region, we need to figure out the area of the square, right? So we need to figure out the area of the square, right? And then we're gonna subtract that by the area of the what? The area of the circle. All right. So again, if you want to figure out the area of the shaded region, we have to find the area of the square and subtract it from the area of a circle. What's the area of the square? The area of the square is going to be what?
2 pi.
6 times 6.
6 times 6 because
2 pi r?
No. Area of a square is not 2 pi r, Jevin. What you talking about? Area of a square. What's the area of a square, people? Formula, length times width, right? Length times width. If we already know that this is 6 centimeters, what would this side be? 6 centimeters, right? So this is 6 centimeters, this is 6 centimeters. So that means that the area of the square is going to be 6 times 6, right? Which is what? What is 6 times 6?
36.
36, very good. And we have to subtract that from 28.26. Okay. Are y'all following me? Let me know if y'all with me, please. It look like you sound like y'all lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So 6 times 6 is what? What is 6 times 6? 36, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna subtract that with what? 28 point what? 28.26. And so this is gonna be equal to 36 minus 28.26, which is what?
7.74.
Yeah, 7.74. That's gonna be equal to 7.74. So all we did was subtract, right? After we found the area of the square, which is 6 times 6, then we subtract, right? And just for those persons who need to know how to subtract this thing, when you're doing 36 minus 28.26, you got to be very delicate. You have to put 36.00 minus that thing, and then 28.26. You have to put the zeros at the back, right? Where's Reagan? I guess he already left, right? Like you always do. Where's Reagan? Again, nowhere to be found. Okay, so what we're gonna do, Paul, how are we gonna subtract this? We know 0 minus 6, that can't work, right? 0 minus 2, that can't work. We have to go and we have to borrow 1 from the what? 6. This becomes what? 5. And this becomes what? 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. And we borrow again. So class, what is 10 minus 6? What is that?
4.
4. Very good. 10 minus 6 is 4. And what is 9 minus 2?
7.
9 minus 2 is 7. And then what is 5 minus 8? Can we do that?
Also, borrow from 3.
Borrow from the 3 again. This becomes 2. What is 15 minus 8? 7. So we have 7.74. And we can't forget to put it centimeters squared. All right. Okay, let me know if y'all understand that, please. Again, let me know if y'all understand that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. I only heard like 4 persons. The rest of you, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Petit,
Amir, go ahead.
sorry. The square only comes when we put times in.
The square only comes when you down. The square only comes, go ahead.
The first answer you said was just 3 centimeter. You didn't say square when we add, but I know when we times, you said square.
Okay, so every time you're dealing with area, once the answer say determine the area, is going to be units squared. If they just asking for the units, like for example, if they're just asking for like in this one, they just ask for the radius. The radius is just one dimensional. You're not doing, you're not trying to find the area of a space, right? So every time you're doing area, it's going to be units squared. Every time you're doing volume, it's going to be units cubed, right? And the reason why I can't just say that when you multiply it's squared, because sometimes when you multiply it's cubed, like in volume. But just remember, area is squared. Wait, length is you don't square it. Length is length, radius, diameter. You don't square them stuff. But area squared, area is always squared. Unit squared. Volume is units cubed. Okay. You understand that?
Yes, sir. I see that.
Yes, sir.
Good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that, please. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Before we move on to the next question. Everyone take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on to the next one. Akiro, where's Akiro? Where's Akiro? Where's Akiro? All right, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, let's move on to the next one. As everyone, did y'all send in your work? Let me know if you already sent it in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, let's move on to the next one. We already found it. We already found the area of a shaded region for that one. Let me put this notes. Did I put the notes in the chat for that one?
Yes, sir. We did.
I did. Okay. So let's clear our drawings. Okay, let's move on to the next one then. All right, let's look at this particular question. Wait, okay. So if we look at this one, we have it's basically a compound shape, right? And they want us to determine the length of AH. Where's AH? AH is, can y'all see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. They want us to figure
Yes.
what is the length of AH. AH is this. So they want us to figure what is the length of AH. And then after that, they want us to figure out the length of GF. So the length of AH is what we want to figure out here. Like what is the length of that? And then they want us to figure out the length of GF. What is the length of that? So AH and GF is what we want to figure out the length of, right? AH and GF, okay? And so let's figure out AH. How are we gonna get AH? Any ideas on how we gonna, let's start off with AH. How are you gonna get AH?
You do 2 plus 2 times 6.
Hmm?
2 times 6, maybe.
Say it again.
2 times 6.
No, we can't do 2 times 6. No, that wouldn't work. Well, anyone else want to try? How are we going to get AH? We need to figure out what is the AH. What's the length of AH? China, you have any
3
ideas?
plus 2.
Say it again.
3 plus 2.
3 plus 2. Why you say that?
I just was looking at that. If you say 6 times, it can't be 6 times 6 because
No, it can't
that
be
would have
6.
been way too big.
No, it can't be 6 times 6. No. We want AH though. I want AH. How are we going to get AH? That's what I'm looking for. Olivia, how are we going to get AH? Oh, and we also need FE as well. AH, GF, and FE.
I could see GL.
You could see GF, right? Okay, so let's start off with that then, since you want to start off with that. Let's start off with GF. What is GF? Which is this one? What is GF?
3 centimeters.
3 centimeters, very good. GF is 3 centimeters, we could accept that wholeheartedly, that's fine. Okay, and then let me reduce this so we could be able to accommodate all three. I want also to, I want us to also do FE. Let's do FE as well. So
FE is 14.
so FE, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. The third one. Now we want to figure out what is FE. So we need to figure out what is the length of FE. I'm gonna put the answer right there. That's gonna be centimeters. Okay, so FE is gonna be what? Or we say GF. Okay, GF is 3 centimeters. GF is 3 centimeters because DE is 3 centimeters. Again, let me reiterate that for those persons who might not understand. Clear our drawings. We got FE. We got GF because GF has to be the same length as DE. Okay. So if DE is 3 centimeters, right? GF has to be what? 3 centimeters. Do we understand that, class? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Now we need FE. What is FE?
6 centimeters.
FE is what's
14.
14? Okay, you're saying 14. How did you get 14?
6 centimeters plus 6 centimeters. Or I should say 6 plus 2 plus 6.
Very good, that makes sense. So the way are we going to get FE, let me just explain it, is we know that GH right there is 6 centimeters, which corresponds to the same 6 centimeters right there, right? Do you all see that? So this side is also 6 centimeters,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
But we're not done because we
Yes,
need the
sir.
whole FE. So, and also what? This 2 centimeters corresponds with what? This 2 centimeters here. Y'all see that? So this 2 centimeters corresponds with this 2 centimeters. And what else? This 6 centimeters. Oh, by the way, let me put the 2 centimeters here. And by the way, this 6 centimeters, right? Same 6 centimeters right here. The same 6 centimeters here corresponds with this same 6 centimeters right here. So 6 centimeters, all of them are 6 centimeters. This is 6 centimeters. So we have 6 centimeters plus 2 centimeters plus 6 centimeters, and that's how we're gonna get. That's how we're gonna get FE. Okay. Our drawings. And so we have 6 centimeters plus 2 centimeters plus 6 centimeters. That's going to be equal to Again, 6 centimeters plus 2 centimeters plus 6 centimeters. That's going to equal to what? 14 centimeters. Okay, so we got FE, we got GF. How are we gonna get AH? Still haven't gotten AH yet. How are we gonna get AH? Michael, how are we gonna get AH? Do you know?
No, sir.
No. How about you, China? How are you gonna get AH?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Do you think that the diagram is missing something?
Yes, sir.
Yes. The diagram is missing 4 centimeters. So if we know what BC is, right? We could easily know what is AH. So BC is 4 centimeters. So what is AH going to be?
4 centimeters.
4 centimeters, yeah, 4 centimeters as well. Oopsies. So it's going to be 4 centimeters right now. So AH is what? 4 centimeters. Now the next question says that we want to calculate the perimeter. It's going to be here. So we want to, it's going to be IV4. So calculate the perimeter of the shape above. Now, when we say perimeter, what does perimeter mean? And how are we going to calculate the perimeter?
To add the whole thing.
Yeah, we have to add up all of the links, right? So, which means that we have to actually put the numbers on this. We know that FE is how long?
14.
14 centimeters. So you're going to start from FE. So we're going to say that the perimeter, right? The perimeter of the shape is going to be equal to 14 centimeters plus what? Plus what?
3 centimeters.
Plus 3 centimeters. Yeah. Plus what?
6 centimeters.
Plus 6 centimeters, which is going to be this one. I need y'all to talk to me now. I need y'all to talk to me. 14 centimeters plus 3 centimeters plus 6 plus what? What's the next one?
4 centimeters.
4 centimeters. Plus what?
2 centimeters.
So we did 4 centimeters, which is this. And then it's going to be 2 centimeters. So plus 2 centimeters. So 14, 3. Did we forgot something, eh? We forgot 6. All right, let's do that. So 14, 3, 6 centimeters. 14, 3, 6 plus 4 centimeters. Plus what? Plus 2 centimeters. Plus what? We just said
4
that this
centimeters.
is also 4 centimeters as
Oh.
well, right? plus 4 centimeters. Plus what else?
6 centimeters.
Plus 6 centimeters. Plus what?
3 centimeters.
Plus 3 centimeters because GF, which we just figured out, is exactly 3 centimeters. So 14 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 3, 3 centimeters. All right, 3 centimeters is going to be equal to, we have 14 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 3. That's going to be equal to what? What y'all get when you're adding them?
42. 42.
42. Did anyone
Yes,
else
sir.
get 42?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone else get 42?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 42 what?
Centimeters.
Centimeters, yeah. 42 centimeters. All right. Where's Gilbriana? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got 42.
Yes, sir. So what we did was we add up 14 centimeter plus 3 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 2 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 3 centimeters, which equals 42 centimeters.
Very good. Okay, Reagan, do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir.
You don't?
I say yes, sir.
Okay, explain how we got it.
Okay, for AH, that was missing one, so you put 4 centimeters, and the next one would be 4 centimeters because they are both equal. To find GF, you would use DE and put 3 centimeters because they are the same length. And to find FE, you would use 6 centimeters from GH, and you would use 2 centimeters from AB, and you would use the next 6 centimeters from CD, and then that's how you will get 14 for FE.
Okay.
For to calculate the perimeter, you would do 14 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 3. You'll get 42 centimeters.
Very good. All right. Take a picture of your work and send it to me. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, let's move on to the next question. All right, we have time for one more question. I'm going to take a picture of this and put inside the chat. And again, I'm going to take a picture of this and put inside the chat for those persons who are still working. I'm going to take a picture of this and put inside the chat for you. Okay, so quick review. What is the area of the rectangle? What's the area of a rectangle?
Length times
Length times width.
Length times what?
Very good. Length times width. What's the area of a square?
length times width.
Length times width.
Length times width as well. Very good. What's the area of a circle? What's the area of a circle? Pi r squared. Very good. And then how do we find the perimeter? How do we find the
By
perimeter?
adding up all the sides.
By adding up all the sides. We're gonna do one more question. This one, you do not have to write inside your book because it's going to take too long to write. All I want you to do is I want you to put the answer inside the chat. Again, for this one, do not write this down. I just need you to put your answer inside the chat. I need everyone to write down their answer and put it inside the chat. Okay. Again, do not write down the question. Just take a picture. Just answer. Put the answer inside the chat. Okay. All right. The question says, how many units is the measure of each line and hexagon drawn? No. I just want B. Find the perimeter of the hexagon. We just want the perimeter. Okay. So B, find what is the perimeter of this hexagon going to be? What is the perimeter of this hexagon going to be? Right. We need to find the perimeter of the hexagon. Put the answer inside the chat, please. Again, put your answer inside the chat. Again, take again, put your answer inside the chat, please. Again, put your answer inside the chat. Again, put your answer inside the chat. All right, let's go ahead and answer it. What y'all have for this answer? What y'all have for it?
33.
33. Most persons have 33. I see in 25, 28 even. All right. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and um, All right, so we have 1, because we'll be able to find the length of each, right? So this is 1, 2, 3. That's the length of the first one. So this is 3 units. All right. And then let's go here. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. This is another 3 units, right? And then we have, let me erase this. Then we have another one, which is 1, 2, 3. We have, this is another 3 units. So 3, 3, 3, right? And then we have another one, which is going to be what? We have, erase this. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be what? 7 units. And then this one is going to be how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be what? 6 units, right? And then this one is going to be what? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's going to be what? 4 units. So what are we looking at? We have 4 plus what?
Plus 6.
Plus, okay, you want to go in this direction? Plus 6. Plus what? Plus
7.
plus 7. Plus what?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Plus what?
Plus 3.
Plus another 3. Plus what?
Plus 3.
Another 3. That's going to give us what? I got 26. I got 26. They said perimeter, people. Perimeter, not area. Perimeter. So it's gonna be 26. Anyone add 20?
I got 26 too.
Anyone add 26?
Yeah.
Me, I got 26.
You okay? Anyone else add 26?
Yes,
That
sir.
was one more.
Olivia, you add 26?
Yes, sir.
No, you just put that there.
No.
You just put that there. I see it. You and Jevin, y'all just put that there.
Actually, I had 23, but I don't know
Okay.
how I missed the third.
The third one. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, so go ahead, take it. Well, there's nothing to take a picture of. Let's move on to the next one. All right, let's move on to English. Okay, so let's move on to English language. All right, let's move on. All right. Erase
You're
everything.
not doing no graded exercise?
It's ready. 803. 804. No great exercise today. Just going over questions. All right. We like great exercises. Huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, today is the 6th of May. Let's head up. 6th of May, 2024. The subject is, of course, it's a subject. The subject is English language. Now, the last time we were here for English language, we were talking about persuasive writing. We just was basically outlining the different types of persuasive writing. We talk about, okay, let me allow a comment. We talked about what persuasive writing is, what type of essays, what that essay is, and and the different types of writing that consists of persuasive writing. Does anyone remember persuasive writing and what we talked about? Anyone?
Persuasive writing is the way some people could persuade others.
Say it again.
Persuasive writing is ways where people could persuade others into doing things for them by
Very good.
using facts or other things.
Very good. So what are the things that we could use that was going to be able to persuade people that we said?
Facts.
Facts. What else? What else you could use? We said
Doing
facts.
chores.
Say it again.
Doing chores.
Say it again.
Doing chores.
No, not doing chores. What are things we could use to persuade people? We said facts is one of them. What else?
Information.
What type of information?
Emphasize.
No. No. What are some things we use to persuade? What type of information we could use to persuade? Anyone remember from last week? How about China, you remember?
Examples.
Examples. What else?
Statistics.
Statistics. Very good. So statistics would help.
Logic.
Logic. Very good.
Got it?
Science. That's statistics.
No.
Yeah, that's statistics. What else we could use? Citian?
Personal.
Personal what? Go ahead. Personal what? Personal anecdotes. What else we could use? What else we could use? We also talk about, besides using this, we talk about expert opinion. What does expert opinion mean? Let me say expert opinion. Come on, talk to me. Let me say expert opinion. What do we mean? What are we talking about?
Someone that's qualified and probably has reputable information.
Very good. So if we talking about something that deals with your health, who would be considered a reputable or a expert in that area?
A doctor.
A doctor, a medical doctor. In the area of politics, you might consider what a politician has said, but not just because someone have a position that means that they know it. Now you have to make sure that whatever you say corresponds with, like whatever you citing corresponds with, like for example, the prime minister, right? Just because he's the prime minister, that doesn't mean that he know or you have great intel on, you know, the neurons inside the body or something like that. Like you have to choose someone. They're not just because they have a title. You have to choose someone based on what you're talking about. All right. So those are the things that we have to be aware. Where can we find persuasive writing? Where could we find it? Like what?
Magazines.
Magazines. What else?
Essays.
Editorials. We said editorials. What else?
Personal personal service announcement.
Said it, yes. Public service announcements. And what else? Where else could we find?
Political speeches.
Political speeches like rallies and stuff like that. You know, when they are stating their particular side and they want persons to believe that, then you would have where persuasive writing is used. All right, you understand that? You all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good,
Yes, sir.
good. Okay, so let's dive into the subject for today. Okay, let's go. We're gonna be looking at, so the topic is adverbs. All right, so let's define what an adverb is. Okay, so an adverb,
I think I know that.
what is it?
Describe adverb is when you describe a verb, I, verb, adjective, or the other adverb.
Yeah. So adverbs can modify. Write this down for me, please. Adverbs can modify 3 different parts of speech. That's what an adverb can modify, 3 different parts of speech. An adverb. And what are the 3 different parts of speech that an adverb can modify? We say an adverb can modify 3 different parts of speech. What are the 3 different parts of speech that an adverb can modify? Well, an adverb can modify, or we can say an adverb modifies adjectives. They modify verbs, modifies, let's say it modifies a verb, modifies an adjective, and it modifies or another adverb. All right, good. Where's the Johnny? Johnny, are you there? Can't hear from a Johnny. Brianna Rule, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How many different parts of speech can an adverb modify? How many?
Let me see.
How many
4.
parts?
No, 3.
Three. What are the 3 different parts of speech that an adverb can be used to modify?
Verb, adjective, and adverb.
Another adverb, very good. So an adjective can be used to modify a verb, can be used to modify an adjective, or it could be used to modify another verb. Now, let's talk about adverbs that modify verbs. So using adverbs that modify verbs. So an adverb that modifies a verb will answer one of these 4 questions. So if you're looking for an adverb, or if an adverb modifies a verb, it's gonna answer one of these 4 questions. And the 4 questions are presented in the table below. Okay, so this is very important because inside the table, you're gonna see what questions that are going to be asked. And if indeed we have an adverb that modifies a verb, it's going to be used to answer one of these questions. All right, so create a table, construct a table. The table needs to have, it needs to have 1, 2, let's just start off with, yeah, it's going to be interesting table because it's kind of weird. We can start off with 1 row and 1 column because it's actually going to be 4. So what you have is you're going to have basically essentially 4 rows. Well, no, you're going to have, yeah, 4 rows and 2 columns. That's basically what's going to happen. So the first question that the adjective or the adverb is going to answer is where. That's the first question. Where? Now, for example, you can have the adverb where you have push. If we say push upward, right? Or if we can say fell there. Those are examples. And then we have other examples which says travels everywhere. And then we have go outside. Go outside. All right, so let's look at these examples. Okay, if we look at these, I guess we call them phrases. It says push upward, right? Push upward. What is the verb in this phrase? Push upward. What is the verb?
Push.
What is the verb? The verb is what?
Push.
The verb is push, right? Now, what is the adverb?
Upward.
Upward. Upward. So now, how do we know that upward is the adverb? We know that verb is the push, but how do we know that upward is the adverb?
Because it's a sign of movement.
It's a sign of movement. Okay, that's good. Remember, if it's an adverb that modifies a verb, it's going to answer one of the questions. And one of the questions is where. So when we say push, okay, push, that's the verb. But now you need an adverb to modify that. And that adverb is going to be upward. Okay. Do you all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, let's move on to the next one. Which one is the verb? Fell or there?
Fell.
Fell. Okay. There's only one person answering. The rest of you, what is the verb in this phrase?
Well,
Fell. That's still only 3 persons. The rest of you, what's the verb? What's the verb in this phrase? Fell, right? Fell. Ramon, please do not write on my screen. Come on, Ramon. All right, so fell is the adverb. Fell is the verb. So the adverb is there, right? The reason why the adverb is there is because it's telling you where the person fell. So fell is the verb, and it's going to be modified by the adverb there. Okay, next. Gianna, are you there? Gianna, are you there? Where's Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Good. We have travels everywhere. What is the verb?
Travels
Travels. Very good. What is the adverb?
everywhere.
Everywhere. Very good. Because the adverb everywhere answers the question of where are you going? Okay. Next. Paul. Where's Paul?
Yes, sir.
I have go outside. Go outside. What is the verb?
Go
Go. Very good. What is the adverb?
outside.
Outside. Very good. So go is the verb, right? And the adverb is outside because the outside tells you where are you going. All right. Do you all understand this? Let me know if you all understand this so far. Again, let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that's the first question. Where? Okay. So if you're looking at an adverb, the adverb is going to answer. If it's an adverb that modifies a verb, it's going to answer this question. Or it's going to answer the question of where. Okay. Next question that's going to be answered. Let me put this on this side. All right, let's put this on this side as well. It's gonna be where. So where, and then now the next one is going to be so where, and then the next question is when. When. So we can say when. So it's gonna be we can say arrived yesterday. By the way, let's underline the adverbs. Let's do that. So I'm gonna underline the adverbs, which is upward, which is there, which is everywhere, which is outside. So the adverb is what's gonna modify the verb. So when arrived yesterday, all right, arrived yesterday, comes daily, comes daily. Next one. Swims often, swims often. And the next one is exhibits yearly. All right, so in each case, I'm going to underline the adverb. All right, so I'm going to underline the adverb. All right, so, okay, good. So, Samantha, we have arrived yesterday. What is the verb in that?
Arrived
Arrive. What is the adverb?
yesterday.
How do you know that's the adverb?
Because it asking when.
It answering the question of when. Very good. And then we have swims often, Samantha. What is the verb?
Swim
Swim. What is the adverb?
often.
How do you know?
Answering when.
Because what?
It's answering when.
It's answering when. Very good. It's answering when. Joseph, where's Joseph? Joseph, are you there? Where's Joseph?
Yeah.
What is we have comes daily, comes daily. What is
Oh,
the
wait, what's
verb?
that? Wait, 1 second.
Comes daily, comes daily. What is the verb? Comes
Um,
daily. What is the verb?
say was verb
Comes.
come
Very good. Come is the verb. What is the adverb?
daily
Daily. How do you know that's the adverb?
because it's the adverb.
No, not because it's the adverb. Don't play with me. You know it's the adverb because it answers the question of when. All right, answers the question of when. Okay, Taya, exhibits yearly. What is the verb?
Exhibits
Good. What is the adverb?
yearly.
How do you know that's the adverb?
Is the adverb because it is telling when.
Very good. It's answering the question of when. Thank you. Okay, next up. So if a verb, if an adverb modifies a verb, then that means that it answers the question of where and answers the questions of when. We have two more questions that an adverb that modifies a verb must answer. So it might answer the question of where, it might answer the question of when. Okay. Let's move on. What other question it might answer? The question of
Why?
not why. This is not who, what, where, why, and when. No. It may answer the question of in what way. In what way? In what way? Or the question of a manner. So we can say works carefully. Works carefully. We can say speaks well. Speaks well. This. We can say choose noisily. Choose noisily. Choose noisily. And then we can say acted willingly. Acted willingly. That's in what way? In what way? So I'm gonna underline all of the adverbs. All right, so we have, remember the adverbs is gonna be the one that modifies the verb. In these particular examples, these are the ones that modifies the verb. Oops, why doesn't this want to stay? So this is gonna be carefully. It's going to be well. This is going to be willingly. And this is going to be, noisily. All right, so question, anyone can answer. I have works carefully. What is the verb? I have works carefully. What is the verb? What is the verb?
Work.
Works. Very good. What is the adverb?
Carefully.
Carefully. Very good. Why is carefully the adverb? Why is carefully the adverb?
Is it answering in what way?
It answering the question of in what way. Then we have speaks well. What is the verb?
Speak
Speak. What is the adverb?
well.
Well. Well. Very good. Then we have acted willingly. What is the verb?
Acted.
Acted. Acted. What is the adverb?
Willingly.
Willingly. Very good. Willingly. Willingly. Okay, so in this case, the adverb is answering the question of in what way? In what way? Aliana, do you understand this so far? Where's Aliana? I can't hear from Aliana. How about you, Brianna Rule? Are you understanding this so far?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, so if an adverb modifies a verb, it's going to answer the question of where, when, in what way, and the last question it's going to answer is to what extent. To what extent? To what extent? So you're going to say hardly 8. You're going to say really surprised. We're going to say almost cried. We're going to say partly finished. This is a question of to what extent. All right. So if we have hardly 8, what is the adverb? Hardly 8. What is the adverb?
Hardly.
Hardly. Very good. Hardly. And Sabria.
Yes,
Sabria.
sir.
Almost cried. Almost cried. What is the adverb?
Almost.
Almost. Very good. Almost is the adverb. Because it's telling us to what extent, right? All right. To what extent? How far? Almost. Next. Malik. Partly finished. What is the adverb? Partly finished. What is the adverb? Malik, partly finished. What is the adverb? Here's Malik. Can I from Malik? So let me ask. Malia rule. Partly finished. What is the adverb? Malia rule. Where's Malia? Oh, she's trying to talk. She cannot. Okay. Kmar, are you there? Where's Kmar?
Yes, sir.
Partly finished. Partly finished. What is the adverb?
Pardon me?
Partly finished. Partly finished. What is the adverb?
To what extent?
No, no, no. You can't be in there. You ain't know. Okay, partly finished. What is the verb?
Finish.
Finished. So what is the adverb?
What I'm saying, partly.
Partly. Thank you. So partly is the adverb because it's answering the question of to what extent. So there are 4 questions. If an adverb is going to modify a verb, there are 4 questions that this adverb must answer. What are the 4 questions?
Where, when,
Where?
in what way,
Where? What else?
when,
When? What else?
in what way,
In what way? And what else?
to what extent.
To what extent? To what extent? Very good. And that's how we do it. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this inside the chat. Are we done with the slide? Let me know if you finished with the slide so I can move it.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Good. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go on to the great exercise that Jevin keep on asking me about. Graded exercise. So what we want to do is, in each case, determine the adverb in the sentence and state whether it answers why, when, in what way, or to what extent. So you're going to state the adverb and then you're going to tell me what does it answer? When, why, in what way, or to what extent. Understand that? So let's go. One of California's main attraction is the coastline, which stretches continuously along the western border of the state. So you're going to tell me the adverb and which one of the question it answers. Some people enjoy watching the gray whales as these whales migrate yearly to the California coast. Number 3, others intently view the tide pools for hours at a time. Number 4, the ocean life seems to disappear as the water rushes in and out. Number 5, the seas let me not put number 4. Let me just keep number. Let me just do number 4 as this one. The seals calmly sunbathe on some of the rocky cliffs and swim lazily in the ocean waters. All right, so just those 4 questions. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell me which one is an adverb, okay? Which one is an adverb? And then if it's indeed an adverb, what question does it answer? Why, when, in what way, or to what extent? Again, go ahead and answer these questions. I need to know, China, what number you on? By the way, once you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. China, what number you on?
Number 1.
Number 1? Only on number 1? How?
I was writing the instruction.
Writing the instructions, okay. And where is Taya, what number you on?
Number 1.
Number what?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you same boat as Taya. Samantha, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Kingston, what number you on?
I on number 2.
Number 2. Kyle, where's Kyle? Kyle, where's Kyle? By the way, once you finish your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where is Kyle?
Rate yourself.
What number you
Number
on?
2.
What number you on?
Number 2 going on to number 3 right now.
Number 2 going on to number 3, okay. Kiajane, where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? Where's Kiajane? Kiajane, what number you on? And Kmar, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Kiajane says she is what? I asked Kiajane, what number are you on? What number are you on, Kiajane? Number 4, okay. Sabria, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. And all right, and Gianna, what number you on?
Number 2.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Are we supposed to write down the sentences?
You're supposed to write down the sentences.
Excuse me, Mr. Petty.
Go ahead.
Are we supposed to put why, when, or what percent of the answer?
That is Myla speaking.
This Ramon.
This is who? Ramon. Okay. Yes, I want you to put which one. Is it why? You have to first find the adverb, right? First find the adverb. And then state. Once you find the adverb, then state what it is. Why, when, in what way or whatever. Good. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Ajani, what number you on? By the way, once you finish with your work, make sure I take a picture and send it to me via WhatsApp. Ajani, what number you on?
Number 3.
All right, Brianna, roll. What number you on?
Number 3.
Okay. And Casey, what number you on?
I'm on number 3 too.
Okay. All right, let's go over the answers. Anyone else finish? Anyone else is finished? Hello, is anyone else who's finished? I know Ramon says he's done. Anyone else who's finished?
Yeah.
Okay. Who says they're finished? What it was?
I am.
Okay, Oprah.
It's free, sir.
Bree, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and answer these questions. Okay, so for number one, it says one of California's main attractions is the coastline, which stretches continuously all along the western border of the state. For number one, what is the adverb? What's the adverb for number one? Anyone can answer, by the way. What's the adverb for number one? Hello, I need y'all to talk to me. What's the adverb for number one? Can y'all hear me? Hello, can y'all hear me? What's the adverb for number one? I guess everyone is shy. Let me ask, maybe Gabriana, what you have for number one? I don't think they can hear me. All right, hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was asking, okay, so y'all couldn't hear me before? As I was speaking. Let me read the question again. It says, one of California's main attraction is the coastline, which stretches continuously along the western border of the state. What is the adverb in number one?
Attraction.
Attraction. Okay, she says attraction. Anyone else? What's the adverb for number one?
Continuously.
Continuously. Anyone else? What is the what y'all have for the adverb for number one? Dwayne's
Coastline.
Coastline. You want
I
the
have continuously.
You have continuously.
No.
What you have, Gilbriana?
Along.
Along. Okay, so the adverb is definitely continuously. Anyone else add continuously? If you add continuously, you are right. The adverb is continuously. So let me underline that. Continuously. Now, what does continuously answer? Does it answer? Oh my goodness. Not why. It's supposed to be where the answer is not why. It shouldn't be why. It should be where, when, in what way. Not why. It's supposed to be where. So where, when, in what way, or to what extent. Okay, so one of California's main attraction is the coastline, which stretches continuously along the western border of the state. What is that? Is that where? Is that when? Is that in what way? Or is that to what extent? Inshallah for that one.
In what way?
In what way? Who said in what way? Ramon?
Yeah.
No, that's not. It's a continuously. Continuously is to what extent?
When?
To what extent? Continuously is to what extent? Okay. Did anyone have that? To what extent for number one? Continuously is to what extent?
I had it, but I changed it.
You change it? You change it to what?
I got it right.
I changed it to where because it was saying along the western borders of the state.
No, but you have to focus on what the adverb is doing. The adverb is telling you to what extent, continuously, all right? Okay, so, all right. Some people enjoy watching the gray whales as they migrate yearly along to the California California coast, which all have for number two. What is the adverb? What is the adverb for number two?
Yearly.
I'm only here one person. There's a lot of you in there. What's the
Yearly.
adverb for number two?
Yearly.
Yes, yearly. And yearly answers the question of what?
When?
When. Very
When?
good. When. Yearly answers the question of when. How many persons got number two right?
I did.
I
I
did.
did.
I did.
Very good.
I
Very good.
did.
Very good. All right. Others intently view the tide pools for hours at a time. What is the adverb?
Intently.
Intently. Intently. Very good. Intently. Okay. Now, what do we mean by what is intently? Is that where, when, in what way? What is that?
In what way?
What is that?
In what way?
In what way? Very good. In what way? In what way? In what way? How many persons had that? In what way?
I did.
Me.
I did.
Very good. Very good. Number 4. The seals calmly sunbathe on some of the rocky cliffs and swim lazily in the ocean waters.
Lazily
Lazily.
and calmly.
Very good. Lazily. And what else? Calmly. What is that? Is that where, when, in what way, or to what extent?
In what way?
In what way? Very good.
In what way?
In what way? Very good. In what way? Did anyone get all right? Let me know if you got all right.
I did.
All. Okay. Taya.
I did.
Very good. Okay. What I need you to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
I sent it.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
I sent to my work message.
All right, no problem.
Mine too.
All right, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Yeah, this one may work. You never see it.
Yes.
I said this one may work. Finish.
All right, no problem. Go ahead, take a picture of your work and go ahead. Once you finish with your work, then you can leave.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. All right, where's Gilbriana?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to send you the notes for you to write what you missed yesterday. I have to
Yes, sir.
leave early. I have to leave early, but we can do it tomorrow. But make sure I
Yep.
write down the notes from last week, okay? I'm going to send you right now.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good.
I
All
sent
right.
you my notes, Mr. Petit.
All right, no problem. Have a wonderful evening.
You
Take
too.
care. Take care.
You too.